Alright, thanks for all that helping me out there, buddy. Anyway. All of you, huddle around me. I can't take this cold. Then why did you hide here? Whatever, I can't believe you were really hiding. It's a bother, but if you're cold, shall I show you outside? Pokemon are our king's friends. While we're taking care of them, we can't let any harm come to them here. Everyone, drive these intruders away. Understood, Zinzalin of the Seven Sages. Put him up, because here we come. I like how they had to introduce him, because the enemies in this universe are completely incompetent. Snek, let's each take care of one side. Alright, I mean, I could take all 8, probably, but in this group I'm fairly strong, that's a fact. Okay. I mean, you can boast how you're the tallest of the dwarves all you want, my good man, but it's not going to do you any good. Wow, they scaled the levels down. It's like, why even bother? I'll take moments that make me want to use savestates.txt. Of course. I'm not mad. I'm not mad! Why would I be mad? I'm livid. Now that's good, at least. No, this is a matter of pride now. Last time I tried this, it didn't work in my favor, but... yeah, I figured that level differential was all I needed. It's a shame this doesn't count as one long chain battle, though. Long live Team Plasma. It is probably the most coherent of all the terror cells in this world. Pokemon that work with people may look like they're having fun, but the truth is they're suffering. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, whatever. For this group, I'm pretty strong. I hope you know that. Ah. You are not. He wasn't the tallest of the dwarves. You are. Oh dear, it's like the game's trying to just rub my nose in it, and I didn't change out Pokemon again. I really got to stop that. You guys think I could actually win like this? That would be funny, right? Of course you get all 5 hits, and I wouldn't want for an instant to think the computer was going to stop cheating. Yeah, I hate to say it, but Scraggy is probably going to take the role of my primary Dark type. Which is also funny in its own way, as I don't usually carry a Psychic and a Dark type in the same team. I usually take one or the other. The only exception being Pokemon Coliseum, where you literally start the game with one of each. I'll figure something out. Great plans are always interrupted. If you say so. In the middle of the night, we gathered all the Pokemon we stole in front of the containers so we could transport them all at the same time. Thankfully, that old guy found us. We had been captured. It's really nice of you to confess for all your crimes, but I'm not a cop, so... let's try roll. In my own way, I'm a strong part of this Team Plasma group. This is becoming the, I'm the 3rd strongest mole in this whole situation. I don't know, I think that other guy probably would have beaten you. His Watchog was fairly strong, and he had 2 Pokemon, and you each only have 1. Also, you're using Poison type, which really didn't become useful to have until fairies became a thing. How do you poison a rock, anyway? I guess it kind of follows that it doesn't do anything on steel types, but... I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. I think I'm just gonna go for the brute force route. Wow, that was not your best possible strategy there, pal. Have you learned your lesson now? I'm such a sore loser. Actually, it seemed like you took that fairly gracefully. I wonder why I'm getting sleepy for some reason. That's because your body is shutting down. You're going to literally die if you don't get out of here. I'm one of the tougher members of Team Plasma here. Yeah, okay. I believe you. Sandile. Alright. I mean, that's at least a good choice in Pokemon. For once, I actually guessed correctly in terms of what I was going to be up against. That went about as I expected. Watchog. No, it's fine. Super Fang. I haven't actually seen that move in a while. Or rather, not in this playthrough, I mean. I was hoping it would burn him and that wouldn't be so severe, but whatever, we still won. If you take something away, I will take it back, remember that. Okay. So cold, how can I win when I'm shivering so hard? Hey look, it's another gym leader whose job we did. What are the odds? A few hyper potions and I can become a gym leader. Well, I'll be hiding in a chilly old place like this. You guys take those Pokemon robbers. Roger. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor? Come on. Eek. You guys ain't so bad. Yep, a promise is a promise. Come and challenge my gym. Whatever, Team Plasma's ideal. Separating people and Pokemon. It's not exactly the same as not having Pokemon in this world at all. That bunch is a waste of oxygen. Snek, it's cold, so I'm getting out of here. So, I don't know why I keep having moments like this, but I guess it's worth talking about. Never melt ice. Drink powers ice moves permanently. If you're in a cold situation, don't go to sleep. Your body temperature drops while you're sleeping. That will actually speed up the onset of hypothermia. Stay awake. Also, snow actually works as a fantastic insulator. The reason why igloos work in practice is because they actually hold in so much heat. Anyway, let's jump ahead to the gym. Accidentally tripped a scene without even meaning to. Clay, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Getsus of Team Plasma. I'm going to pick up my associates who are in your care. I don't need no thanks now. Your buddies are trying to steal some folks' Pokemon. What's this? It seems as if there has been some misunderstanding. We only free Pokemon from wicked people. Well, that sounds real nice if it's true. I may not talk pretty, but at least I'm an honest man. You talk real nice, but what you're saying kind of sounds like lying. So, tell me plain, what are you trying to say? Team Plasma also has an interest in Driftvale City. And we have many, many more members besides those who are here. Well, I can't tell if you're lying or not, but I reckon you've won this without a fight. Fine, take him and get. A decision worthy of a businessman called the Minor King. Your grasp of the situation is outstanding. Well then, we will be taking our colleagues off your hands. And they're not in prison because I guess 10-year-olds are the only police force this world has. Get this, thank you very much. Don't worry, my fellow servant of the king. We are 2 of the 7 sages, are we not? Well then, everyone, I expect we will meet again somewhere. Sorry to let Team Plasma go after you tracked him down, fellas. Say, why don't we cheer ourselves up with the Pokemon battle? Don't keep me waiting. Well, we avoided a fight in the middle of the city, anyway. Still, I can't help but think Ghetsis isn't just an ordinary person. I'm not doing to make my Pokemon stronger. I really don't want to lose to that clay guy. Actually, I'm going to win my gym badge in a flawless victory. That depends on what you define as flawless. Like, taking damage is part of the fight. Speaking of, I just got done with some grinding of my own. Which I think will be okay with this. I'm going to leave Angelica, since this is obviously a ground-themed gem. Hi? One of the Driftveil Pokemon Gem, and this gem elevator is provided for your use. Neat, I guess. I'm sure it was tough dealing with all that right after you arrived here. For now, I'll just give you this. Huh? Gotta stay hydrated. Gym Leader Clay uses Ground-type Pokemon. Let us between you and me, Ground-type Pokemon aren't good against Water-type attacks. That makes me wonder why Clay is living next to water. You see, that's kind of comical, but, like, a land-dwelling animal should have better sense than to just wander into the water of its own volition. Alright, let's do this. Okay, Challenger, bring it on. This is actually one of those gym gimmicks I actually genuinely like, and I'll get into why after this fight. Whoops, looks like the game was wise to my shenanigans. Maybe I should have brought a grass Pokemon with me. Alright, it's fine. Technically, I believe water would actually do neutral damage to it, but I'm gonna see if this doesn't work. That's not great, but... the strategy won me out before. Wow. That was lucky. Nice. I'll take a little bit of a boost. I was ground like a man possessed outside of cold storage. Vilbur. That's a pure ground type. I believe this is the first time we're seeing this one. Being a little bit slower is bad, because Drilbur is a powerhouse. But maybe I can make it work regardless. Ooh, if that's a critical hit, this is going to be bad. Yep! I somehow saw that coming. I really should have brought a grass type. I hadn't really thought about it, but I might need to retreat and go get my hands on one. I do have one in mind. Alright, Vitaly. I think you're probably going to get traded out after this, so let's make this our last hurrah. You're fighting a strong opponent, so this will prove that I didn't make a mistake bringing you with me. Yeah! Oh, man! He just left like a tiny little sliver. Come on, we got this. Yeah, let's use Thief again. No ambiguity. Yeah! But I lost? Alright, there's going to be a small change in strategies around here. Angelica cannot carry the weight of this gem on her own, and ground is a very strong attack type. What? Oregano is evolving. Yeah, it turns out you can get a free sunstone in Nimbasa City if you go into one of the random NPC houses and talk to the people inside. It's also where you get the HM for strength, funny enough. Oregano has evolved into Lilligant. And it's time. After entirely too long of grinding, it's time to put my newly assembled team to good use, which I guess I should go ahead and show off. We've leveled up a little bit, and obviously Oregano took Vitali's spot. And it is my personal headcanon that Vitali now lives at my house, living a pet lifestyle, away from the stresses of getting the snot beaten out of you by fighting types. It's a vastly, vastly superior way of doing business than he was before. The elevator goes up, my spirits rise. When the elevator goes down, my spirits fall. If you want to know why Clay is at the bottom, defeat me. I feel like there's a pun somewhere in there, and I'm just not finding it. So it took me a while to actually make the choice, too. The only grass types I had were obviously Congo, Oregano, and the Sawaddle that I caught earlier. But I said, I can't use those Pokemon. Congo's terrible, and I used a Levani in my initial run through White, so that's on the banned list. Thus, left with no other choice, Oregano was the only way to go about doing business. So, this will be a bit of a learning experience. This is a Pokemon I haven't used. Well, all of them are Pokemon I haven't used, but I probably never would have stopped to think to use her if not for this playthrough. So I'm already learning things. For instance, she's decently strong. Even from a very low level, she was fighting well. I lost. There's my spirits all the way down. So you're going to tell me why it's at the bottom? If it was at the very bottom because you must remember that he was at the bottom in the past. Deep. In more than one sense. So, do I just... Okay, let's go behind you. That's cool. Hey, what's up? I face my Pokemon and we share our real feelings. Sometimes that's what I do in this Pokemon gym. I'm looking for a battle, not a therapist. Well, honestly, that latter one probably wouldn't hurt. Krokorok. Looks like a Sandile that's going through its rebellious teenage years. Can't tell me what to do, Dad. Right? And honestly, the Lilligant's really cute, so I don't regret this choice. There's a little crown on its head and everything. I just want to give it head pats. Right now, Pokemon and I both feel the sting of defeat. Well, I mean, yeah. Alright, taking your elevator. Whoops. There's a guy over here, so I guess I'll fight him. I mean, may as well, right? Receive intense trading from Clay. No trading around here is out of my league. Look out, guys. It's Salary Man. You know, I was just being cheeky before, but I think that actually is pretty perfect. Oregano and Angelica are going to have our best odds of turning this around. The only thing that I was genuinely worried about is Angelica would run into too many of her own kind, and it would become a bit of a cluster. Like so. Hence my immediate need for a grass type. And the thought did occur to me while I was traveling around and grinding. Ice types actually fulfill several of the same roles as fire types. So, I mean, I believe they're strong against grass and bug types the same as fire. Sandile. I'll switch out. Just so that Angelica can bask in some of them. Well, I probably could have used Itaku too, but it's fine. It's fine. That just means I have more options. But, yeah. I'm thinking about swapping out Go-Go and taking along our Vanillite, which is another Pokemon I have never used before. And I can use it as a faux fire type pretty much up until I can get my hands on Litwick, which according to Cerebi.net is the next fire type I'm going to encounter. Oh no, I found someone who's out of my league. First time someone's ever said that about me. Alright, down. Up. Ooh. We went very up. Hi. Lies at the bottom of the gym, but I'll test you to see whether you're skilled enough to face the gym leader. That is the point of literally all this, yes. You know, I want to say something, but I'm not going to. These guys are pretty strong. Maybe this gym's higher level than I remember. I just gotta hope that Oregano and Angelica can pull it off. Maybe with a little support from Dutaku if he ends up having a Sandile line. So frustrating, maybe I'm not skilled enough. You only had one Pokemon! I have a full team of 6! And an insatiable desire to grind. Whoa. Remember the Underground in Gen 4? It's like the only thing in Gen 4 I remember, apart from, like, Gastrodon. And Garchomp. That was a fun Pokemon to raise. Flygon will always be my favorite, but Garchomp is a solid type. Actually, I don't think we need to heal. I think we're good to go. Well, I'm gonna do one thing before we're good to go. You know, just in case. Plus, I worked really hard to get Oregano up to snuff. Alright, let's do it. Well, I think it's about time to see for myself what it is about your skills that made a gym leader like Alessa take such a shine to you. Haha, I see what you did there. And yes, I can do a pretty convincing southern accent. I grew up in the American South. Listen out, Krokorok. I probably could have started with Dutaku and had a better, stronger lead, but it's fine. This level's not that much higher than the other gym trainers. It's fine. Alright, Oregano is a great choice for this. Excadrill. No, we're gonna hang in there. See if we can't turn her into the one-punch Pokemon. Oh dear, that's a strong one. Oh, B, sure didn't see that coming. Now you're gonna love this then. That's a ground move. Really strong ground move, as I recall. I think it's actually the TM you get for this gem. That's okay, don't worry. It's not even that it's, like, demoralizing. It comes off as really weak to me for them to do that. Let's see how you like this. Oof. Dang it. That's okay. I should have stayed on the offensive. I shouldn't have worried so much about status ailments when I can do this. Your health is my health. If he heals, that'll actually give me another turn to heal, which, funny enough, just means I'm kind of using his own hyper potions against him at this point. There's a dark irony underpinning this whole fight, isn't it? I mean, I'm about to run out of PP for it, but, I mean... Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, yikes. I gotta say, Clay fights with a certain level of, raw brute force efficiency. I'm putting my faith in you, Oregano. Alright, you know what? I fully admit I may have gotten cocky. But I weathered both your hyper potions using just one Pokemon. You can't really say the same for your team, Clay. Now that you don't have any more hyper potions, you have to take me head-to-head now. And those are the kind of battles that I, frankly, excel at. Palpitoad. Bad time to lose Oregano. We're gonna go for it anyway. If I can land the burn really early in this fight, I can turn this around. Giving up these ways out. If I wanted to, I could have given up any old time. Ooh, nice. Oof. I was hoping to burn it, but I guess I don't have to now. Alright. Oh, I've had enough. Just so you know, I didn't go easy on you. Just a breath of fresh air compared to how many RPG characters are like, huh, I was just holding back, kid. I see, but I sure don't like it. For such a young one, you have an imposing battle style. It's more that I understand type strategy, which is the only strategy in a Pokemon game. And then you got people who can dig up your potential. Here, take this. That makes number 5. Plunk. See the Quake badge. This is your 5th badge, huh? If that's so, Pokemon up to level 60 will obey ya. Also, I'll give you this TM. Well, that was the plan, but I just remembered there's something I want. Wait in front of the cave at the end of Route 6, would ya? Well, we'll meet him there. But I believe it is indeed the TM for Bulldoze. Now I get to find my way out of here. What's suspending these elevators? No. I'm overthinking it again. Alright, Salaryman Man, is this the way out? Works for me. Maybe? Okay. Would have been a little frustrating if I'd gotten myself stuck that way. So, next order of business is I'm going to heal. And the next time you guys will see me, we'll be at the tail end of Route 6. Because, honestly, you don't want to see all this individual little routes, right? I'll see you there.